Hello, Ryan. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you, Rachel. What about yourself?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right today.
Okay. Well, since we've spoken last, our store is now live. What do you think's been like the most difficult part about this whole process so far?
Definitely the website and how we've wanted it to look and feel. I think that's taken us the most time. What about you?
Yeah, that's taken a long time. I think all the stuff in the background takes even longer though, like setting up all your descriptions, setting up shipping rates or payments and countries and all that sort of thing. I know you didn't do too much of that part, but that's quite difficult. I think our website, the more I look at it, the less happier with it I am. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree. Just the website, thinking about what to put on a website in terms of words and descriptions, all that is really difficult and takes a lot of mental energy to get it right. I think, yeah, I agree. I don't think we're there yet. It's a good starting point, but there is definitely lots of room for improvement. But I think because we got this website up and running very quickly, we just need to really take our time to refine it and make it perfect for us.
The problem with it so far that I think, and it's the biggest thing, is that we know our product's good, like we like it. We know it's high quality and stuff, but we haven't really told people that. And we haven't told people why it's good. Like I was thinking about this today when I was at work, like because I'm so familiar with what I'm doing, it just makes you think that it should be obvious to everyone else because you just surround yourself with something each day, even though it's some people's first time being introduced to it. So you got to think about it from their perspective and educate them why it's a good product and why it's different from everything else out there and why they should choose you. But I don't think we've done a lot of that. We've just shown what the product is, what's in it, and that's about it. And I think that's a bit of a problem. So what do you think are some ways that we can help educate people about the product and why it's a good choice?
Yeah, we're definitely struggling to get our point across, that's for sure. I think ways that we can do that, though, is showing how it works and that it does work. So maybe clips of before and afters of skin problems. That's a big thing, but that's going to take a while. And also evidence based research. Get some of that on our website too, just showing that tallow works and it works really well. And just proving, I mean, the proof's in the pudding. Like, our ingredients list shows how natural and simple it is, but it's like people need to realize that this natural and simple method to skincare is the best way and it is going to help.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of saying why our things are good and why everything else is bad as well. Like we watched a documentary, I don't think we even finished it, on like modern skincare and the main issues inside of them and just how full of stuff they are, like bad stuff, and how unregulated they are. I mean, lots of cosmetics, they just put them on the market, and then if products arise, then they start investigating things. So I don't know. I'd like to see in 50 years from now, like some of the lawsuits that have come out of things because products are just bad for people, and because it's from a big company and they see billboards about it, they just assume that it's good and fine for them, when I don't think that's the case most of the time. So I think educating people about the problems with the current things and also telling them why simple is better. It's something that our ancestors and stuff have been using for centuries. And I mean, they were much healthier back then than we are now. Like I was looking into why Romans had perfect teeth, and you'd think however many hundreds of years have passed since then, and then how suddenly we've gone backwards in terms of everything really makes you think that all this modern science has really done little for us.
Yeah, I agree. Like, all this, there's so, like, literally an infinite amount of products out there, and so many of them are doing more harm than good to us. And something like tallow balm is doing the complete opposite, and getting that information out there, I think, is really key.
And I think a lot of the people that we follow that are around all this sort of like optimal living and things like that, they're always saying, how can you get the most amount of benefit with the least amount of effects and toxins and stuff like that? And I think while like some of the skincare products and like acne products and stuff might actually work, I think the effects that they're having on you are a lot worse than the benefits you're getting. Like, would you rather have clear skin and have your blood full of toxins, or would you rather have clear skin and no toxins? Like, it's instead of looking at the benefits, I think to also look at the drawbacks. So I think they're things that we have to try to educate people around and make them more aware of, because currently we're not doing that. I know we just started making a few TikToks. We've posted 2, and we got like over 1,000 views combined between both of them. And that's quite crazy to think about. Like, I know that's not a lot in terms of TikTok, but having 1,000 potential customers' eyes on your products for free and within a matter of hours, like, that's pretty crazy. How are you going to make TikToks moving forward? Have you done anything today with your TikToks, or what do you plan on making? Because you're in charge of that sort of area, I think.
Yeah, I think what I've learnt in the early stages of TikTok making, because I've got no idea what I'm doing, I've learnt that you kind of follow and copy what others are doing and what you like of other TikTokers and what they make. I've explained that really poorly. So that's what I've been doing, is just looking at other companies, what they do, and this is just skincare in general, and thinking about how we can do that with our product, and just trying to think about lighting and all that, music, camera angles. There's so much to it, but it's definitely a learning experience because, like I said, I've got no idea, no experience in this, and the TikToks are just going to get better and better because at the moment they're very simple, very basic, but that's all we know at the moment.
Yeah, and I think it's really hard to try and sell someone a product within, I don't know how long a TikTok is, like 10 seconds or something. So trying to jam as much information as you can in 10 to 15 seconds and make people aware of your product, and then make them, at least get them onto your website. I know we had like 25 sessions or something, so you can, like, from 1,000 views, we've had 25 people visit our website. I think you can sort of do the maths on that, what percentage of people are visiting, and then it's how many visitors like we need to get a sale, and then you can sort of like work out roughly how many views you need to be getting sales. But yeah, once we get our first one, I think we double down on what we've been doing and then just find what works and go with that, I think, so far. But yeah, the idea is to just run on organic free traffic. I don't really want to do paid ads, but it might get to the point where we do. But yeah, we'll just see how this goes. It's only early days so far. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I've got. Have you got anything you want to add? No? You're all good? All right. We will be back next week.